Hey there and Happy New Year, Playmo pals. Thanks for visiting the channel for our first video of 2023. This one is long overdue, 1 year in fact, so let's get started. Today we're taking a look at the cafe. Alright, we are back. I hope you had a happy, safe, and relaxing holiday. We sure did, and we are excited to present our newest Playmobil additions, including the one you see here. This is the Playmobil City Life set number 70015, the Cafe. This set is actually discontinued as of the fall of 2021. My wife was fortunate to find one online, but accidentally bought one twice. 2 transactions, 2 different times. So I was happy to get it on Christmas Day 2021. But then I was just dumbfounded upon opening the second one. We immediately had it exchanged for the City Life Salon, which we'll take a look at in another video. I'd like to keep these videos as short as possible, so I'm going to bypass a whole lot of the box details. But as for the box details, looking at the front, we have the typical colorful setup of the toy pictured before an artificial setting. The building can be added to several other City Life sets to create a bustling city street, or displayed on its own. My personal favorite part of the cafe is the rooftop balcony seating. I'm a big fan of the Beatles, and it reminds me of the legendary rooftop concert atop the Abbey Road recording studio in London. The balcony, as with all the building parts, can be mixed with the other playsets of the same line to create new and different settings. On the top right of the front image, we have a small backside or inside view of the cafe, and then at the bottom right we are presented a picture of the other City Life buildings, showing their compatibility together to form a city street landscape. Then finally we have our sticker sheet on the far left over there. It just presents a sheet of stickers that we can use to decorate the inside and outside of the cafe itself. We're going to get to that as soon as we can. But that is it for the packaging details for today. Let's crack this thing open and see what's inside. Well, look at this. Right away we have 2 window panes that adorn the inside rear of the window display. They are decorated with various images of cafe-centric pastries and snacks. It's a nice touch and adds some personal flair to the overall aesthetic. If you look carefully at the front image of the box, you'll notice that these very windows/doors are missing. It reminds me a bit of the window art you might find at a local shop when they decorate their windows for the holidays. Here we have the coffee cups and a pitcher. No cafe is complete without these, of course. Here's the silverware that comes in sets like these that don't typically make it past the first week. Here are the cupcake frostings and the breaded section and some flowers and hearts to adorn the cakes with, and that looks like a menu possibly. We'll see in a little bit. Here is one of these sets of stickers. Right by my thumb is the sign for the cafe/bakery. Then we have a sign for the street sign, and then the menus, and then the cash register, and then this big white blob at the very bottom. That is for the bottom of the window display. It has its own sticker. I'm surprised it didn't go with another color, but whatever. Oh well, the building's pink, so I guess this kind of makes sense. Alright, so let's move on. And here's the second sheet of stickers. We got quite a few neat ones here. You do get a sticker sheet like this with all of the buildings that are available in this line, but these will decorate the inside and outside of the building. We do have a trash can as per expected. That think that would go more outside. Then we have a gumball machine, of course, that would go inside, and then we have a couple tablecloth patterns, the squares and the circles there at the bottom, drainage thing that's pretty neat, and then 2 clocks to choose from. And a couple things that look like they would go on the cash register and the menu, a couple of vines, and a random sunflower, which I'm pretty certain we will not be using ever. Now this was a really nice touch on Playmobil's part. We do have a tiled floor and it is pink, a little bit more magenta, but it contrasts the color of the building nicely. Where the other City Life sets have just a bland gray floor. And this here is the core parts to our building. We have a sidewalk, the front display, and one of the walls. So we're going to put this together.
Seconds later.
Okay, so I forgot to go over the clickies. We have 3 clickies with this set, including our store clerk, maybe store owner. Either way, she's an employee here at our little cafe. And she's got the regular 5 points of articulation, just like most, if not all, of the other Playmobil figures. She wears a little apron to keep the crumbs off of her clothes here. And yeah, there's not a whole lot else to say about her, but we are happy to add her to the collection here. Then we have our patron, possibly the father of that child that we're about to get to, but I do like his costume, I do like his glasses. He's kind of reminiscent of me and the things I wear, yeah, so these are pretty cool. I'm kind of glad to have another City Life dad, or at least a City Life male in my collection, considering I have a lot of City Life pieces here. And then we finally have the little girl here, and she has a very, very cute dress on. It looks like she's got some ladybugs on the front there and a little brown ponytail, and so she's hanging out with her dad and getting a couple treats while she's visiting the city street here that we haven't even got put together. Okay, now let's get this thing put together.
Unbearable hours later.
And here it is, everyone. Our City Life Cafe is completely assembled. It did not take us that long. I just thought I'd put in that little graphic there to be a little bit funny. And so we have what could be my all-time favorite set right now, at least until the Western theme comes back from Playmobil. Rumor has it that that is all coming back, but we will see in time. Here is the inside of the cafe. I did put the blue clock up there and this little menu and chalkboard drawing here. I thought about putting the gumball machine there, but decided against it. I didn't think it looked right, considering it had no stand. So looking back at the cafe itself, this is a fantastic set. It's no larger than the other smaller sets, like the grocery and the florist and the salon, which is kind of disappointing. I wish it was just a little bit bigger just to fit more stuff, but I do like the accessories that it came with overall, and I think it completes the overall aesthetic of a city street cafe, and that's where Playmobil wins again. And that, my friends, concludes our review of the City Life Cafe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did. This was a very fun set to put together, and I'm glad to have shared it with you guys. Give us a like if you haven't, and you know what? Subscribe. Click that subscribe button. We're happy to... Oh, here's the balcony. I forgot to show you the balcony. No beetles up there. In fact, there's just potted plants and 2 tables. Oh, 1 table. The other table's on the street, which I might order another table later in the future just to have 3 tables rather than 2. But yeah, I also want to put that balcony on top of one of the tall townhouses just to see what it looks like. There's the sign, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe to us if you haven't already, and follow us on Instagram. We will see you in the next episode. Thanks again for watching. As always, Happy New Year, and we will see you very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.